everyone, my name is Sophie and I'm a liaison officer for the French Immersion stream here at uOttawa.
Hi, my name is Georgia and I'm a French Immersion mentor and I'm in my third year of psychology.
So you're watching this video because you want a little bit more information about French Immersion, or you've applied into the French Immersion stream and you have a couple questions before accepting your offer. We're here to just answer those questions and maybe alleviate some of the stress you might be feeling. This is one of 3 videos that we'll be posting. In this one, we'll be talking about why we think French Immersion is a good choice. And the other 2 will talk about support, both academically and financially, and also admission details specific to French Immersion. So you've studied French Immersion for a long time, you want to keep it up, but you don't know if it's worth studying in university. Well, studies show that bilingualism has so many benefits for students and for everyone, both on a professional and personal level. Professionally, the Government of Canada has shown that bilingual candidates, like Annika here, have the opportunity to gain up to 25% more money than people who can only speak one language. And studies within small and medium businesses show an increased desirability for bilingual or multilingual candidates. On a personal standpoint, our uOttawa French Immersion grads have proven to be more self-confident and participate more in campus activities.
For me personally, I decided to come to uOttawa for the French Immersion program for a couple of reasons. I've been studying bilingually since I was really young and I didn't want to lose it. I'm very proud to be bilingual. And on a more personal level, I'm very involved in the volunteering community here in Ottawa, and being bilingual allows me to connect with more clients as some of them aren't able to communicate in English.
uOttawa is pretty unique because our student body is bilingual. The region of Ottawa is pretty bilingual as well. Gatineau, which is a city in Quebec, is only a couple kilometers away. 30% of our students are studying in French and 8% of our students are studying in French Immersion. That represents about 2,000 students, so you're definitely not alone on campus.
It's a very unique environment in that you totally have the opportunity to immerse yourself in French, but if you're not comfortable, you can always fall back on your English skills. As well, 75% of our courses at the university are offered in both English and French, so you can really tailor which courses you take in French to yourself.
The University of Ottawa offers its students a lot of opportunities, but being bilingual opens even more doors. For example, because you'll be taking courses in French and English, you'll meet both Anglophones and Francophones, so your social circle will expand ×2. If you're interested in doing an international exchange, why not expand your horizons and go to a French-speaking country? Imagine how your French will develop if you do something like that. You can volunteer in French and English centers, both in Ottawa and abroad. And if you participate in the co-op program, you will have more job opportunities, especially the ones that you specifically want. Employers, I guarantee you, will take your resume from the middle of the pile and put it at the top simply because you can speak 2 languages.
There's also the French Immersion Club, which offers tons of Francophone activities like free beaver tails while skating on the canal. As well, for me personally, being in French Immersion opened doors such as getting this job as a mentor, which is something I wouldn't have necessarily got to do if I hadn't been in the French Immersion stream.
So we talked about French Immersion, but what does that mean for your studies and what does that mean at the university level? So much like high school, you'll be taking only some of your courses in French. It's actually just 14 out of 40 courses throughout 4 years. So that's about 1/3 of your courses. What we recommend is to take about 2 courses per semester in French. That way you keep a constant contact with French and you have access to our French studies bursary.
We have lots of support for the students that are in French Immersion. We have the French Immersion mentors that are there to guide you through the whole process, as well as the Academic Writing Help Center and conversation workshops. As well as this, we also offer the opportunity to write all of your classwork in either English or French for most of your courses. This is super helpful during midterms or finals when you have lots of exams and papers to write.
Students in the French Immersion stream have access to accompanying language courses. This is a course with only French Immersion students that lets you better understand the material of your class. So let's say you have to take psychology in your program and you decide to take it in French. This is your professor. In the class, the majority of students are going to be Francophones because the class is taught in French. But amongst them, there's a couple of French Immersion students like yourself and a French teacher who sits in on the class and listens to the material. In the accompanying language course, you'll meet only the French Immersion students from your class and the French professor. So there you can discuss the material to better understand it with your French Immersion peers.
It's a great opportunity as it offers a more intimate setting to work on your French skills. So you go from a class of maybe 200 students to a class of 10 or 20, which is a lot more like high school. It's also great because it gives you the chance to meet people that are studying the same courses as you in French, and you can go on to take more courses with them and become good friends. It's important to note that this is actually a separate course and you get credit for it in a separate grade. It's not just a tutorial.
We also wanted to talk a little bit about scholarships. uOttawa will pay you for being in French immersion. So long as you take your 2 courses per semester in French, we'll give you $1,000 a year. And this is above the admission scholarship you might already be getting. So automatically, without applying for any scholarships, this can give you up to $14,000.
This really helped me. Having the French Studies bursary as well as my admission scholarship just helped keep those tuition fees really low, which is great as a student.
Our French immersion students are some of the best performing on campus. They've got better grades and better graduation rates.
The University of Ottawa's French Immersion program is truly unique and an amazing opportunity. I'm really glad that I decided to be a part of it, and I hope you will too. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it answers some of the questions you may have had. If you have any other questions or need clarification on anything, feel free to reach out by email. You can reach us at the French Immersion office, the French Immersion mentors, or the liaison office.
We also recommend you follow the Student Ambassador's social media page. It's at uOttawa Future Students. There they answer a lot of questions that future students may have, and you even have the chance to win a uOttawa hoodie if you follow them. Like we said, this is one of 3 videos that we're posting. The other 2 will discuss admission details specific to the French Immersion stream and the support that the stream offers, both financially and academically. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.